Hello, my name is Dilasa Chaudhary. I am a psychologist and an advisor in P R Medications Pvt.Ltd. company. Today we are going to discuss about the most crucial and important topic, rather a pandemic which is going on worldwide and in our country as well, that is coronavirus. We are going to discuss what is coronavirus, what are its precautions, symptoms, and I will show you how to wash your hands properly in order to prevent the virus from getting into your system. Let's just start with what is coronavirus. Most people don't know it yet, what actually is coronavirus or COVID-19 as we speak. Coronavirus is a family of virus which has been mostly affecting animals, but for the last 2 decades it has affected human as well. Two of the coronaviruses which have been affecting human are Middle East respiratory syndrome and severe acute respiratory syndrome, MERS and SARS respectively. The symptoms are like cold and cough like syndromes, and COVID-19 is a new type of virus which has been identified very recently and has a death rate of about 0.7 to 3%, and 15 to 20% of the cases have been marked as severe or crucial, and 80% cases have been marked as mild and has been successfully cured. Depending on the location and distance from the hospitals or like village area, urban or rural areas. Now the question is, where exactly coronavirus originated? Most people, some of them rather, say that it had been originated in the wet market of China, where there was very much unhygienic flesh, meat of animals lying around on the road from where the virus had originated. Some say it's from the flesh of bats, and other people say that China was trying to experiment with some bioweapon, and from there somehow it was an accident or a planned attempt to release the virus into the atmosphere. Ohio University has been studying about this COVID-19, and they haven't found any evidence where exactly it originated. So it is still unknown. MERS and SARS had originated from bats, but not this coronavirus. Coronavirus has been a big question mark because there is no crucial evidence that it had originated from bats or any flesh or any bioweapon. So it is still unknown to us. So the most important thing is the symptoms. How can you detect that you might have this virus inside of you? So if you have dry cough or cold, high fever, sore throat, difficulty in breathing, something related to your lungs, it mostly affects your lungs. So if you have these types of symptoms, you might need a medical checkup for the detection of this virus. So how COVID-19 or coronavirus spreads? It is mostly spread by contact with the person who is the carrier of this virus. So if the person sneezes or coughs and shakes hands with you or touches any object and after that you touch that same object or other contaminated objects, or you have been gathering in masses all around your neighborhood with all the persons who have been affected already by this virus, this COVID-19 can get to you that time. Mostly this COVID-19 is spread through the saliva of the person who is affected. So how can we prevent this COVID-19 or coronavirus from not getting into our system? First of all, we can wear a mask while we go outside. Second of all, practicing social isolation and social distancing. This is a very crucial step to prevent COVID-19 from spreading. As much as we stay indoors, we are inside our houses, we are not getting into physical contact or not getting into mass gatherings, it can be prevented because you never know who carries the virus within himself. So I would strongly suggest that if it's not any emergency, don't go out. Practice social isolation, practice staying at home for at least the next 2 to 3 weeks. And I think we together can stop this pandemic. The next thing which you can do, which is using handkerchief or tissue while coughing or sneezing. If you don't have handkerchief or tissue in front of you, you can use your elbow while you cough or sneeze. Don't use your hands because you get in contact with your family members through your hands. So I would suggest you use your elbows. The most important and crucial step of prevention of this virus is hand washing or using hand sanitizers to wash your hands properly and cleaning all the germs as frequent as possible with liquid soap or hand sanitizers, whichever is available. You can use that to prevent this virus from spreading outside or from the outside towards you. So in my next video, I'm going to show you how to properly wash your hands with liquid soap in so many ways that you will never leave a pinch of your hand unwashed. So now I'm going to show you how to wash your hands properly. First, wet your hands with water, then add a good amount of hand wash liquid soap so that it covers all of your surface of your hands. Then rub it to have a good amount of foam into your palms, in between your palms. Then go back and do this circular motion so that the foam covers all of your hands. Then interlace your fingers so that it gets into these joints of your fingers, and then do this for the tip of your finger, like do this circular motion, both of your hands. If you have nails, I suggest you go into the tip of your nails and clean it with this soap. Then do this clockwise and anti-clockwise, clockwise and anti-clockwise, every finger like this. You at least need a minute to wash your hands evenly, properly, and make it very much clean. And after this, you clean it up with water. And then take a dry towel. To wipe it off. Wipe the water off. And there you go. You have clean hands. Thank you to all for staying strong and positive throughout this whole pandemic. Stay positive and stay strong. Stay indoors. And the last thing which I want to say, that you have nothing to worry about. So if you have symptoms of cough, cold, fever, asthma related to cough and cold, any lung problem, or something which has to do with the symptoms of coronavirus, I suggest you go to a medical store and get a checkup. You go to any hospital nearby and get a checkup. Together we can stop this spreading. Don't be afraid, because 80% chances are mild and it can be cured. It has been cured in many countries and worldwide. Thank you to Mr. Amitabha Mondal and Mr. Tanmay Acharji for nominating me to give you this wonderful video of information regarding COVID-19 or coronavirus. Thank you. Stay safe.